いいランニング。アメリカ国内においてビルの屋上や壁の上など様々なところを
Have you watched Japanese game show Ninja Warrior, where exceptionally fit contestants take on gravity-defying obstacles? Found yourself commenting on how easy you would have overcome some challenges? Well, now's your chance to prove it. If you always thought yourself as strong as Superman and as agile as Batman, Velocity, Singapore's dedicated sports mall, is giving you the opportunity with Urban Attack. It's 7 meters high and measures 22 meters in length and 15 meters wide. Lying below are two 1.2 meter deep pools of water with a capacity of 60,000 gallons of water. 6 obstacles make up the Urban Attack. The obstacle course was still under construction, but that didn't stop RazorTV from trying them out. Find out if RazorTV's Vanessa and Brian made it out victorious or wet. Today we're here at Velocity and we're checking out the Urban Attack obstacle course, and here's the guy who designed it. So would you like to tell us more about the obstacle course, please?
Right, essentially we thought that there are many obstacle course competitions going on, and for Singapore it's going to be a first. We designed the course specifically just to allow everyday people to have a go at something that's really adventurous. Together with Velocity, we felt that this obstacle course would be a good opportunity for ordinary Singaporeans to become heroes. I think what really makes an obstacle course competition unique is the people who take part in it, is the characters that come out, the characters that sort of go through the course. I think that's really what we want to bring out. Participants required to go onto the logs, and of course as he goes onto the log, these logs actually rotate freely. The more gung-ho ones will actually run all the way across, keeping their balance. Then of course the less gung-ho ones will actually straddle the block and then move themselves forward like if they were riding a horse. What the participant is required to do is they will be required to jump off the platform onto the first red ball there, and then after that traverse onto the second, onto the third, and onto the finishing platform. This is 4 meters from the ground, so it's actually quite a tall platform. If you consider the height limitation of a overhead bridge in Singapore to be 4.5 meters, this is just half a meter lower than an overhead bridge. So it is quite a distance to jump. 2 meters from the platform onto the ball. Each ball is actually 2 meters in diameter, and it's held in place by something like an egg holder, a cup holder. So from the ball itself, they launch themselves onto the next ball. We've actually put in additional safety rope as well for people to be able to harness onto it, as well as to use that rope as an assistance to assist themselves across the obstacles. The objective of the trampoline is quite straightforward. This is obstacle number 3. So the idea on the trampoline is to jump as high as possible, and then after that you jump onto obstacle number 4, which is the cargo net. So the cargo net is quite easy if you have superb upper body strength. So you just traverse across the cargo net onto the far platform you see across from the pool. This pool is actually 8 meters by 7 meters, so it's quite a long distance to travel by your arms. It's basically a conveyor belt where the participants have to shape their body in the form of a human Tetris, and then they basically have to run, pose, and then after that continue running, and then after that pose, jump through, and then continue running. So it's a little bit more of a hand-eye coordination kind of thing. Yeah, so this is the last obstacle here. It's called a trapeze. So participants are required to hold on to this rotating fence here, and then after that swing over to the bar, across the 4 fans onto the finishing platform. So this is going to be the real difficult one. The top height of this fan is actually 5 meters. So when it dangles down, you're 4 meters above ground as well. So it's going to be a big splash if you don't make it all the way through. And bear in mind that this is the last obstacle course, so they have actually gone through the cargo net, which already expended a lot of their upper body strength. So this is going to be a hard one.
If you think you have what it takes, preliminaries will be held on these dates. And if you're a cut above the rest, you'll be heading into the finals held on 26th of June. Next up, we ask bystanders if they have what it takes to overcome the Urban Attack, and out of nowhere, a stranger decides to step up to the plate.